On a great Friday again, and yeah, TGIF, right? Thank Gimli, it's Friday. Um, so, in the category, this goes under the peanut gallery news, right? If you look at what's happening uh, in said peanut gallery, take a look at what has been making the rounds in the recent hours. That President Trump, the incoming president elect, has proposed making crypto gains tax free. Well, what does that mean? He's proposed tax free status on crypto in the US. Well, there's a lot of opinions about this. One opinion is this has to do with his aims of fostering American development of the crypto ecosystem. Okay, possible, right? Certainly it would foster long term investors if there are no taxes on crypto. Another view is that this would entice large whales to sell off their bags and redistribute to retail. Well, I tell you what, the 13,500 wallet holders that own 91% of all the max supply cap of Bitcoin are not going to do that. They have 1,000 or more Bitcoins in their wallets in order to be calculated in that 13,500, which is separate from the count of Satoshi's more than 1 million, because Satoshi never had more than about 50 Bitcoins per wallet in most of his wallets, because every Satoshi wallet, pretty much Satoshi created a separate wallet for every block he mined. Once he got the 50 Bitcoins, that's it, he never used the wallet again. He just received the 50 Bitcoin in that wallet and just let it be dormant. So Satoshi has like 50 or 60,000 wallets, and none of them have 1,000 or more Bitcoins in them. But in total, it's known that Satoshi has an estimated 1 or 1.1 million Bitcoins. Okay, but if you exclude that, the other 13,500 holders that are considered whales have at least 1,000 or more Bitcoins per wallet. So if you have like 10,000 Bitcoins and you split them up into 11 wallets, and each of your wallets has like 999 Bitcoins in them, and then your 10th wallet has like, 11 Bitcoins in it or whatever, then, or 10 Bitcoin or whatever, then technically none of them are whale wallets, right? Those are considered like dolphin wallets, and those have anywhere from 100 to 999.99999 Bitcoins in them, right? But anyway, the point is, would making crypto tax-free be enough of an incentive for these massive whales to sell off their Bitcoins? And the answer is no, right? The biggest holders know that they have no intent on selling their Bitcoins, right? And when you have, even Trump in the summer at the Bitcoin conference suggested that the US government should acquire up to 1 million Bitcoins for its treasury reserve. Good luck. It's not happening anytime, right? There's not 1 million of them left that are available. I mean, right now on the market, there's not even 1 million. So you literally have to buy up everything that's available, plus another, somehow get another few 100,000 to get an actual million. But here's the thing: the U.S. government has already somewhere between 200,000 and 400,000 coins, right? I think it's like 400,000. I know it's been recently reported as 200,000, but it's closer to 400. And China's government has like a couple 100,000, right, making it the second largest government holder. But if you include all the different companies that they have direct influence over, and the fact that they can obviously seize assets much easier in China than the U.S. government can, and the U.S. government can already do it fairly easily, that makes China, arguably the largest holder. But technically, it's still the U.S. that's the largest holder as a government. So to get another 600,000 coins, they'd have to literally buy up practically everything that's available right now, and they're obviously not going to do that. So what they're hoping for is to, shake the tree in different ways, because it's not going to be the biggest holders that are going to shake the tree and let loose their coins. If anything, the biggest holders, when they sell them off, when they're going to sell them off, they're going to sell high, just like they buy low, right? So what are they going to sell high? When the returns are high and the price is high, because the returns lead, right? The returns distribute and then mean revert. Price just follows the returns. So when the returns are very high for those holders and the price is nice and high, and they know it's time for a good drop, well, sure, then the companies that have huge amounts will sell off little slivers of their holdings, 1,000 here, 10,000 there, 100,000 there, and then they will buy them back after the tremendous amount of FOMO has set in and people start panicking. Oh no, Bitcoin going to zero. All right, and then it'll dip 5, 10, 15, 80%, 85%, right? And then they'll just scoop it all back up. When the FOMO is very, very strong, well, when the FUD is very, very strong, I should say, and people are panicking and selling all their coins at ridiculously low prices when they should be buying. And that's when the smart money will come in and buy back all of the coins that they sold, and then some. They do it all the time. They always do it. They've been doing it. They're going to continue doing it, right? They wrote this earlier on our Alpha Trading Discord. But so that's not making Bitcoins, making crypto tax-free in the US is not going to cause a tremendous amount of Bitcoins to come online and be available to the US government to buy. It's just not. Okay. Also, Michael Saylor has proposed this insane idea at the same Bitcoin conference that something like 4 or 5 governments could own anywhere from 3 to 5 million Bitcoins each. So we're talking anywhere from 12 to 20 or even all 21 million Bitcoins could be owned by 4 or 5 government actors. It's ridiculous. It's insane. It'll never happen, because if it did happen, it's already bad enough that 95% of all Bitcoins are owned by wallets of 100 or more Bitcoins, and then 91% is owned by wallets of 1,000 or more, like just 13,500 wallet holders. Right? There's basically nothing. Right? It's a negligible amount of people or wallet holders on the planet compared to the many millions or billions that, in theory, should be capable of using this stuff. Okay, it's already not really usable in that sense, because most people will never access it. Even though it is, very useful to those of us who do. Also not useful to the vast majority of people who just never will, because so little of it, why would they even want it? Right? When so few people have all of it, why would anybody want any of it when the price is so high? Like, yeah, no thanks, I'll go buy something cheaper that I can maybe make more returns on. Right? And you can't argue with that, right? Yes, Bitcoin might even give them better returns in the next 10, 15, 20 years. But from the way they see it, there's so little left. Why would you even bother buying any of it? It's a very understandable mindset, even though, and again, I don't like that word mindset, but it's a very understandable perspective, even if it's not mathematically correct. It's very logical to a mind that doesn't spend many hours, days, weeks, and months thinking about this. So, just consider that. And keep in mind, that is the thinking, right? Oh boy, that's a crazy one. That would be to be duped by the concept that somehow the government's going to get their hands on 1 million coins just by making crypto tax free. Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, you closed. It's closed. Okay. So there you go. Anyway, so that is the long and short of it. I will catch up with you later. Yep. Take care. Talk to you soon.